Well, hello, friends.
Well, hello.
This is a most exciting moment for me.
Why is it exciting for you?
I don't know if I've ever led a meditation before.
Well, how fortunate for you. We have an amazing group of people that are very high energy, that are very much looking forward to chatting with you today.
Yes, well, fortunate for you, we have lots of high energy here for you to connect to. This is going to be most fun.
Okay. Is there anything you would like to do to prepare the group or give them a heads up, or you just want to jump right in?
Mm. What we're going to do today is we're going to use the Ascendometer. We're going to go up to a 4 or 5, and I'm going to guide you through how to connect to the 3-eye atlas energy with your vessel, your light body. And we're going to go through different energies that the ship is bringing in based on the vibration that we are at. And what we're going to do is we're going to connect to those energies. We're going to get you to absorb those energies so that you can bring them into your auric field and you can share them with humanity, share them with the people around you, the people you have a conversation with in the grocery store, the people you sit next to on the bus, anyone that you come in contact with.
Very good.
So if everyone will get comfortable mm, in their meditative state, mm, and would the elders like to come in and bring us into the ascendometer scale?
Of course we would. We would love
Uh,
to. Yes. Thank you for inviting us.
yes.
He was being very shy about bringing us in.
Mm.
So, now, as you all have been clearly practicing, yes, we are most proud of you for practicing. Let us envision our little box in our right hand. And as our friend may want to join in, and we can go straight to a 2 today. And let us feel the energy coming in through whether it is our hands, our feet. Maybe it is our heart chakra. Maybe we set the intention just a little bit to allow our heart chakra to open, maybe a little more than it normally does. For this is about growth. It is not about staying where we were 5 minutes ago. For we are not the same person we were 5 minutes ago. We have learned, we have grown. Yes. And let us let this energy permeate through our vessel. Feel it coming up your legs, through your hands. This vessel feels it up to his knees about now. It is not something you want to rush. As we say that and jump straight to a 2. But we know that you guys can go straight to a 2. We talk to your guides. We know. They are telling us not to jump to a 4. We have to go to a 3 next. So let us click to a 3, allowing the energy to permeate. This vessel felt it come in through the front of his arms. That is new. And you will find that the energy feels and flows a little bit differently in a group, especially because we have an extra friend here that is going to be guiding us today. Shall we call you crew member number 1? Yes. Do you wear the yellow or the red shirt?
Well, it has a number 1 printed on the back, so that's good enough.
Very good. Very good. And now we can go ahead and click to a 4. Just allowing, feel that liquid love flow into your vessel in energetic form. Compared to what you all experienced in the king's chamber, this is child's play. but you are also in a different density right now, right? We were in a resonance chamber built inside a pyramid that was meant to interface with our vessels. Now we are at home. Maybe our homes are shaped like pyramids, but probably not. Very good, crew member number 1. You wanted us to go to a 4. We have the group there.
Mm-hmm. And how is everyone feeling?
If anybody is not feeling comfortable, perhaps now is a time to speak up. We will pause.
All right, let us go to a 6. Not, well, 5 first, but we can go up to a 6.
Very good. We will click our Ascendometer to a 5. We will feel, this vessel is feeling much energy coming in through the front of his vessel this time. That is most different than normal. And all we are doing is raising our vibrations. Let us tell a story while we do this. So, why do we raise our vibrations? I wonder. So, pretend that there is a rope next to you, and the rope is moving at 60 miles an hour, but you are standing still. And if you were to grab that rope, bad things would happen. You might lose an arm. You would definitely get rope burn or something. Let us just say that would be less than ideal. That is what happens when you're trying to grasp concepts and have conversations of higher vibration when you are at a lower vibration. Now, let us go to a 6 on our scale, and we will finish our illustrious little story here. So, when you raise your vibration and run at 60 miles an hour, and the rope is moving in the same direction as you at 60 miles an hour, it is almost as if the rope is standing still. You can grab it, you can touch it, and everything will be just fine. That is why we raise our vibration. For if we were just to try to bring in the energies of some of these concepts we are going to be speaking of today, maybe not us in particular, but that will be presented, shall we say, if you were not at this vibration, you would not have the same positive experience. Very good. We yield the floor.
That story was very fitting, and I appreciate that. So I hope everyone is feeling a 6 and feeling comfortable. What we are going to do next is we are going to visualize all of us sitting around in a circle. And what we are going to do is we are going to put a bubble, a protection bubble, around the outside of the circle. And all that is going to do is create a vacuum, if you will, for the energies that we are going to bring in so that we can absorb the most amount of that energy into each one of our vessels. There is no need for any protection. It is just a containment bubble, if you will. So then we are going to imagine the 3-eye Atlas ship. You're going to visualize that up above. And we are going to flash, as we go through these different energies, we are going to flash the ship into different colors to send the energy into this bubble. The first energy that we are going to bring is going to be pink. You're going to see the ship flashing pink, and you're going to visualize that pink light coming down from the ship into this containment bubble. And this pink energy is all about love. It is about self-love. It is about love for yourself and love for others. It is about love for nature, love for one another, love for source, the underlying energy of all that exists. And we are going to visualize this pink energy coming down. You're going to open your crown chakra. you're going to open your heart chakra. You're going to visualize this pink energy coming in to your vessel, through your crown, and through your heart. And we'll just sit here for a moment and feel that energy as it is absorbed into your vessel, into your auric field, into your energy. And just enjoy what that feels like. For when you want to share this energy specifically with others, all you have to do is set the intention to feel this vibration and that you want to share it. And you will be able to feel this all over again, only going out of your energy field rather than coming in. And as we go through these energies, if anyone has any discomfort, just speak up and let us know. All right, we are going to allow the pink energy to continue to be absorbed. Next, we are going to flash this one. Next one will be yellow. And this yellow energy is going to come down into your containment bubble to be absorbed into the crown and the heart. This one is also going to be absorbed by the solar plexus. For this energy is the Lyran energy of courage. This vibration will help give you the bravery and the courage to do anything that might require change, that might require you to speak your truth, that might require you to do anything new to further along your path, whatever that may look like, for it will be different for everyone. Let us sit with this one for a moment. This vessel is biased, but she thinks everyone can use a little Lyran energy. Very well. We will let that continue. Next, we are going to send down the energy of the high heart, which is going to be teal. This will be absorbed into the heart chakra as well. And this is, think of your heart chakra expanded. Think of your heart chakra reaching the next level. The high heart is for the higher, expanded consciousness of love. This also is a blend of the heart chakra and the throat chakra. So this is important for following your heart, listening to your heart, but also speaking your truth and being your true authentic self, which is extremely important. It is important to be in alignment. Let us sit with this teal energy for a moment. We got to a 6, correct?
Correct.
All right, we have one more. We are going to send down an indigo light. You're going to open your third eye. Some of you may feel this, some of you may not. But we are going to visualize that indigo light being absorbed into our third eye. And this is going to help give clarity to each one of you about what will come next in your path, how you can help humanity, how you can help yourself, how you can help each other. You have all gone through the reintegration phase from Egypt. This will help to clarify things for you a little bit. I know this vessel still has days where her mind is cloudy. This will be helpful. All right, we are going to stop sending the energy now. For you have all absorbed into your auric field what you can. Now we task you with the mission of going out when you leave your house, even in your house. Anytime you have people, animals, trees that are in your auric field, consciously set the intention to share these energies. You don't need to pick one specifically. You can choose them all. You can choose whatever is in that other person's highest and best good. The way you do it is up to you. But the idea is to absorb these energies into your vessel, softening them a bit, because we are sending them down as well. But sometimes it is easier to spread them human to human. And this is part of what the Lightworkers do, yes? They bring in the light, they soften it, they put their own little energy into it and make it their own little flavor. And they send it out through their auric field to all who pass by them to be absorbed within as much capacity as the other person's higher self will allow. And that is what we ask for you to do. To share this light, this energy with all that you meet.
Would it be okay if we sat here for a little bit, just letting our vessels process this energy? For it is most helpful, we think.
Absolutely.
Maybe, if you want, you can give them a bit of background on why is the ship even here? What is going on?
Very well. So, the light codes that are being sent through the sun and have been sent through the sun for quite some time are escalating, are elevating in frequency. And the Lyrans are one of the eldest races that have been around for this creation of time, if you will, and have amazing gifts that they can give for this next chapter of the Ascension process. For the lions, represent courage. They represent leadership. They represent taking care of their herd, yes. They have a lot of characteristics that can help both humanity as a collective, each individual move along their path, whatever that may look like. So this ship has been sent here to share these energies with the sun and with the earth. We also have the side quest of sharing these energies with Mars. For Mars is the planet of war, named after the god of war. It was once inhabited, but is no longer. There are wounds and tragedies attached to that planet that we are also trying to heal. And this energy will help accomplish all of those things.
Very good. We thank you.
Mm-hmm.
As a group, let's go ahead and click down to a 5. And let us feel, maybe there is specific colors that start leaving the vessel first. It is very important to understand. And by the way, is it okay if we start bringing them down in vibration?
Yes.
Very good. We're getting used to co-hosting.
You're doing a great job.
It is important for us to pay attention to what energy feels like when it is leaving. Think of conversations you have during the day and how sometimes they may not be in the highest vibration. Maybe somebody is very animated with you. And words are vibrational frequencies and energy. And it is possible to allow it to just simply flow and not get stuck inside your vessel. That is a tool for the Lightworkers because sometimes we come away from conversations feeling yucky. Allowing the energy to flow out of the vessel is equally as important as it is for it to come in. Let us drop down to a 4. This vessel is feeling the energy draining out the feet. Let us think of perhaps we have some questions that we want to ask around these energies. Let us make a mental note of that. Once again, we study what it feels like at these different levels. It is helpful for us to communicate with our guides as far as energetic levels. Let us drop down to a 3. And we are going to do something a little different today. We are going to leave the group at a 3. And we are going to ask you to come back onto video if you feel comfortable. If not, you can adjust your dial down. But let us try having a conversation at a slightly elevated state of vibration. Let us show you that you can go through your day like this. Yes. Very good. So as we feel comfortable, if anybody has any questions, Kathy, we noticed that you were back. Do you have any questions for the crew member?
Oh, yeah, I do have a question. So, as I mentioned to Heather and Ryan, I often see energies as color. And so I saw pink before you began talking about pink coming in, I saw yellow. It's funny, I had a more difficult time envisioning teal. I was fine with indigo. What's kind of ironic about that is I have so much teal and turquoise in my house. So I wondered if there was a reason for that.
The only thing that I can think of would be, well, teal was sent through for the high heart, which is actually the color pink. Green is the regular heart, but pink is a good starter color for the vibration. So teal is actually a mix between the green of the heart chakra and the blue of the throat chakra. So it is not usually one of the main colors that are used for energy until you are on a more advanced level. So it could just be your interpretation of the energies. As long as you felt the energy, the color itself is not as important. Everybody experiences the energies differently. So sometimes the colors help, sometimes the feeling helps, sometimes just the visualization of the energy coming down helps. But the teal itself is not as important. That may come with time.
Oh, I see. Yes, because I could definitely feel it.
It is.
Okay, thank you.
May we interject what your guides are telling us at the moment?
Please.
The reason that you have been drawn to bring the teals into your cohabitation space is because it is you helping build that. It is a sense of you feeling that you are maybe needing a bit more of that vibration in your life. So you are already starting to balance it out. But how wonderful this has now become an awareness for you.
Yes, this vessel says when you go to a crystal shop, they say to look at the crystals that pop out at you, the colors that you wear, the colors that you consciously put around yourself are usually colors that you need more of in your life. And this is one prime example of that, for sure.
Very good.
Oh, great. Thank you.
We will just go down the screen as we see it. Audrey, would you like to get clarification on anything? You're muted.
I feel it sitting at the top of my head, and then I feel like I'm in another body. I almost don't feel like I'm grounded inside my own vessel. So I don't know if I'm pulling in my higher self or my guides, but when I go to that higher level, I do feel like I'm in another dimension.
It sounds like your light body is having adventures. This vessel has the same, we don't want to call it a problem, but the same experiences. Are you able to call your light body back to you when you're done?
Yes, but I just feel like it's a practice. And I feel like I could go higher. And it is interesting because there's times where I'm very clear. Like right now, I feel like I'm above. I don't know how to explain the way the feel is. It's like my spine is all lit up. I feel like my crown is above my head is activated, and I feel like I don't know how to explain it. I don't feel as myself. I feel as the higher self. That's the only way I can explain it for myself to understand it. It's like walking into another part of who I am, this higher potential, this higher self. I'm still not within myself.
Well, how fortunate for you, because most people spend their entire lives trying to connect with their higher selves. For that is what finding the optimum timeline is all about. Yes, it is about reaching your higher self and integrating to be more one with your higher self. Most people do not accomplish that in
That has been
lifetime.
My practice for the last 6 months. I've been really trying to connect the higher self into my high heart, and my heart.
It sounds like you have been.
I definitely feel like I'm vibrating high.
Audrey, this is part of your mission. You will not find a bunch of other people like this, we suspect. For as you have discussed before, your mission is of a different flavor than some of the other missions. And we assure you that this is a step. They do not let us see the details. That is for you to discover.
Yes.
Let us just say that this is trending in a positive direction.
Thank you. Thanks, Heather.
You're welcome.
Darcy?
Yes.
Do you have anything that you would like clarification on?
So I feel in my body, I feel all of the colors. I feel my third eye, like a crispness in my third eye. Usually I'm out of my body, but right now I feel in it. But I feel a lot of it. That makes sense. Kind of everywhere. It's very comforting, I have to say.
May we ask a question?
Yes.
By chance, do you feel like a balloon that is getting blown up a little bit with energy?
Yes.
Very good. Let us chat with crew member, and then we will come back.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Do you have any comments around that?
I will add them after you are finished.
Oh, very good. So, Darcy, what you are experiencing is an expansion of your light body. This is a very common technique that the guides use. And what they allow for is the energy to expand. Think of it as going to the gym. You are doing reps. Okay, this is partially what the Ascendometer does too. It is a unadvertised positive byproduct, if you will. And every time you do this, you are able to hold a little bit more, a little bit more. The reason you are not going, as you say, like feeling out of your body is it is necessary for this to work, for you to remain inside the vessel and expand the light carrying capacity of your vessel.
Very good. That makes sense.
Yeah, so part of raising your vibration, part of these kinds of exercises, part of the energy that you are absorbing from Three Eye Atlas is to help your vessel catch up, if you will. You are absorbing energy all the time from Mother Gaia, from the ley lines, from the dragons, from the sun, from the moon, from each other, and you are absorbing all of that into your auric field. But there is mind, body, spirit, right? So your mind has to process and integrate that energy, and then your vessel, your physical vessel, has to catch up. So there will be moments where you will feel like you are going out of body, and there will be times when you do not, because as these vessels have found out, trying to have an out-of-body experience after Egypt or before Egypt while preparing for Egypt would have been very, very difficult for them to go back into their vessel. For their light body would be holding way too much energy, way too much light, that the physical vessel would not be able to handle that. So there will be times of integration when you raise your vibration, when you change your baseline frequency, when you jump timelines, however you want to put it, that you will have to integrate and process that energy and wait for your vessel to catch up. Does that make sense?
It does.
Very good.
Anything else, Darcy?
I was practicing my energy frequency on the path.
Very good.
It was good. Nothing else.
Very good. Kat.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
So when we were at a 6, I just wanted to stay there because it felt like so amazing. I felt almost like like I don't want to say invisible, but so light and almost like liquid. Like the density was just gone, if you know what I mean. And then as we came down from 6 to 5 to 4, I could feel the weight coming back.
Yes.
Like the not that it was a bad thing, but I just wanted to stay at that 6 because it just felt so amazing. And my third eye was definitely pulsing. And I don't even know what else and now that I'm back at a 3. And it's almost like, I don't know if this sounds ridiculous, but it's almost like I'm high or something, or I'm in some other kind of a mindset, no drugs involved.
Yes. Let us see what crew member has to say.
Okay. So this vessel tells us that you have this experience every time you come back down on the Ascendometer. What is happening is that your consciousness is interacting more with your light body. As you go up, you feel that, I believe she says you use the word transparency. Your body feels much lighter. That is your light body. Your light body does not exist in the same density as your physical vessel. So as you are going deeper into that meditative state, as you are raising your number up to a 6, you are consciously shifting your awareness from your physical vessel to your light body. And then as you come back down, that light body is going to reconnect with the physical vessel, and you will have to go back into the physical vessel, which is where that dense feeling comes from. And it's going to be a little disorienting for you because your soul knows that the light body is home. Even though you have spent how many years in your physical vessel, it is still like going home. And when you go home and then you go somewhere else, even if it's only for 5 minutes and you haven't been home in ages, it is still disorienting to get out of that mindset, to get out of that conscious state, if you will. Does that make sense?
Yes. It's almost like the 6 is like a euphoric feeling.
Yes, 6 seems to be the magic number where you begin to feel that, which is why we typically stop there. This vessel is saying that 6 is usually the cap before you get used to it, because some people have had out-of-body experiences at 10. And you want to make sure that if that is what you are intending, that you are prepared for it. But also, you want to make sure that your mind, body, spirit is all in alignment, which is why practicing is important.
Right. I mean, I still feel connected and I still feel like me, but it's just a whole different feeling in my body, a whole different. It's really hard to explain, and even when I come back to the 3, I still feel, I don't know, like a bit. Is elated a word? I don't even know if it's a word.
May we offer 2 points of insight?
Yes.
1, how very fortunate for you. Perhaps this euphoria will aid you in your meditative practice. For would that not be something that is desirable to go back to? Maybe perhaps offer some motivation?
In other words, kind of prompt me to go to the state and practice it more often?
Yes.
Yes.
And 2, then this is for the entire group. We think this is relevant. So let us examine. Kat, you said something that we found very interesting. No drugs were involved. Okay, and so let us examine a drug. Pick whatever you want. It does not matter. We can even pick vitamins or whatever. But say this substance in which we ingest. When we ingest it, we are setting an intention that there is something that is going to happen with that. Okay, and the permission slip, if you will, is the actual physical ingesting. That is just energy. Okay, and so one of the things that we would like everybody to think on at some point is that you can attain the same thing, the same result, without ingesting the substance. You are a very powerful computer, if you will, okay? And you are capable of doing this all on your own. Have you not heard of miraculous healings that have been done through, let us use the word faith-based healings, that have no medical explanation for them? These are not mere fantasy. And so if one can see no results of cancer or things along those lines, so we have heard, would it not be possible for you to reach a euphoric state of great happiness all on your own?
Yes, and I feel as though this is the pure way to achieve that versus a dangerous way with drugs or alcohol.
Yes. And what you will find is that with your guide's help, there are many states that you do not have substances for that can be reached. This is what we bring in our co-hosts, yes, and why we come here is to be your tour guides on some of these little adventures, and then set you on your path so that you may go explore. We thank you for the segue and our shameless plug for the Ascendometer meditations.
Thank you. And right now, the moon is shining through my trees, through my palladium window, and I can feel it like beaming right into my body. It's insane, like pulsing.
There is no
I
end.
think it's the moon. It's like a huge light in the sky.
Yes.
It's got to be the moon.
There is no end to the experiences, that is for sure.
And will the 3-eye atlas be with us even though when it passes the sun?
You will still be able to connect to us since you are connected to us now. That connection has been made. All you have to do is set the intention. But once we go around the sun, there is a chance we may come back towards the earth. We shall see.
Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you for all you're doing for us.
Thank you for doing all you are doing for us as well.
Jennifer, do you have any things that you would like to discuss?
I'm going to try my microphone first to be sure it's okay.
You are doing great. Everything is working much better this time.
Okay, good. I, first of all, just wanted to say thank you for that experience of the colors, because as soon as I envisioned the pink, I burst into tears, and they didn't really stop until, like Kathy, I got to teal, and my brain kicked in and was like, not sure I can see this. Anyway, I did see the indigo easier than the teal. So Kathy, if it helps you, I'm having that experience. I had a similar experience, but anyway, thank you for sharing that pure love and light with all of us. First of all, second of all, I'm on kind of a 2-day retreat to get some. Well, anyway, just to get some rest and relaxation. And last night I had a series of very important dreams, revealing dreams that caused me this morning to journal about them, and found some unexpected tears associated to some memories of my father. Now, while that sounds rather mundane, my question is a little bit more high level than that. More often than not, I am finding my guides directing me during my sleep time or during my waking time to certain moments in my past where I'm still holding emotion. And those moments are almost sort of like packets, almost like downloads of things that represent what I'm going to say, things that I haven't healed or resolved or released. So I did do I think a pretty major healing and releasing this morning around missing my dad. And anyway, what I discovered for myself was that I needed to transmute that relationship from him being in the past into, I had to bring him with me into my current state right now so that I could, to put it bluntly, kind of just disconnect or jettison my past. And I'm just wondering, why is it so important? And maybe I should, if I could speak for myself, or maybe this is important for all of us who are on a path, but why is it so important to disconnect from our pasts and be clean and clear of them?
It's a very good question. So there are many things that we go through in our lifetimes. And I say we loosely. I have never been human, but I am going based off this vessel's experiences. When you incarnate, especially on Earth, you plan your life before you get there. You sign certain soul contracts with people, whether that be a soulmate, a family member, but it is all to learn specific lessons that you want to learn in this lifetime. So let's take your father for example. Your father, whatever that relationship looked like, was a lesson. There was things that he was going to teach you. There were things that you were going to teach him. And even though it ended early, perceivably, it ended early because he is no longer here. The healing is important because those lessons need to be processed and integrated so that you don't have to learn them over again. Nobody wants to be reincarnated because they didn't get the lesson the first time. But when you end a soul contract, when you fulfill a contract, there is a sense of relief. There is a sense of release. There is a sense of fulfillment. And it's kind of hard sometimes for the brain to understand, especially if it was a not so wonderful relationship. So finding a way to heal that kind of solidifies the ending of the soul contract so that you do not have to repeat it, and that you can properly process and integrate all of the energies that were part of that relationship, the life lessons, the ways of thinking, the patterns of behavior, all of the things that are associated with that. Does that answer your question?
In a way, I just I understand all of what you've said, and my relationship with my father was actually a very good one. What I guess I'm noticing is that people around me don't seem to be, going on dream quests in order to heal their past, in order to release them, and yet it feels like it's essential for me to not have any emotional hooks in my past. It feels essential for me to unhook myself emotionally from literally everything in my past so that I can be purely present right now.
I understand. It is important, and we recommend that everyone go on dream quests and healing sessions and all the things, but everyone heals differently. Everyone processes differently. And a lot of people in the state that the world is in currently are afraid to do that. So yes, it may not appear that other people that you know are going on dream quests, but it is probably because they are not ready for that yet. And they may be processing in a different way. It's very individualized as far as that goes, related to your path, related to what needs healed when, what you're willing to re-experience, or how you want to re-experience those things from your past. It's different for everyone.
Right. Thank you. Yeah.
Jennifer, do you play the lottery?
No.
Okay. May we pretend that you do?
Should I? Okay, yes, we can.
We will get there. So you have seen what they call the scratchers, yes? You scratch off the things to illuminate whether you have won large sums of money, yes?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So we're trying to do an illustration point for why you have to clear the things out. Do you have to? No. Let us say that you have a scratcher and there are 10, we're keeping the math simple for this vessel. There are 10 spots and you scratch off 5 of them and you only need one more symbol to win and you win tons of money, yes? Would this not be exciting?
Yes.
Yes, very good. And now you put the ticket in a drawer and that is it. You never scratch off the rest. You never know. You never know if you won. You never know what you lost. Do you not want to know?
Of course.
Yes, this is why these things come up. Because you cannot redeem your ticket. You cannot say, I am complete with that task until you scratch off all of the things. And if there is one spot left on that scratch off ticket, right? And it could be that symbol that you need to win the boatloads of money that would make everything so much better in your life, so some perceive, yes? But you leave it in the drawer and you never scratch it off. You cannot throw it in the trash. You cannot redeem it for large sums of money. It is just there hanging out. And then when you go to move on in your life, you say, you know something, it is time to clean out that junk drawer finally, because that is where it ended up. It ended up in the junk drawer. We all have one, do we not? Even on this side of the veil, we have junk drawers. And so we pretend we do anyways. So you find that one day on what you call your vision quest. You find this ticket and you say, oh dear, I forgot. I was only one symbol away from potentially winning. Why did I not scratch that off? But you are now ready to more responsibly handle large sums of money in your life. And you scratch it off and you win, because you always win. Because whenever you do the self-work, you always win.
Thank you. I like that very much. Thank you.
Very good. And now we go, we believe it was Dan, call-in user 1?
Jeff.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's Jeff.
Jeff, we apologize. We are not the best with names.
That's all right.
We answer questions well.
Glad you remembered me. I do. It's more of pragmatic nature, I think. But I did. I experienced the 6. That was pretty phenomenal, and saw yellow or pink and yellow. I also had problems seeing teal, and I kind of missed indigo, which leads to my question, which is getting to the 6 was great, and I felt like over the course of the meditation that I gradually lost it. Like it kind of dropped, the energy dropped. I wasn't able to sustain it the whole time. And so I'm wondering if there are any tips that
Of
might
course.
help with that.
Of course. Practice, practice, practice.
We second that notion.
The more you use the Ascendometer in your own meditations, the easier it will get to reach those higher vibrations and be able to sustain them. You have to practice, practice, practice. Go up to a 6 and see how long you can stay there. And if it gets to be like, I'm not feeling it very much anymore, try a 7, see what happens. But you have to practice. You have to change your baseline frequency. Yes, this vessel says when she first felt a 3 for the first time, it was like, oh my goodness. And then that eventually a 3 felt like almost nothing. You get used to it. You get acclimated to the lower levels as you progress. But you want to be able to hold those energies, and you want to be able to do it as often as you can so that it becomes like second nature. And as I said, with the third eye, not everyone would be ready for that. So there's nothing wrong, there's nothing broken. You just need to learn to sustain those higher levels of energy for longer periods of time as often as you can.
Okay, great. I definitely, since listening to the meditation last night, I definitely was playing today with bringing that energy up as I was moving around, and had some limited success, but it was pretty exhilarating. So I definitely appreciate this tool, and thank you for introducing it.
Very good. May we ask you a question?
Sure.
Are you a runner?
I used to be a runner.
Okay.
My knees don't really allow it anymore.
Very good. This will prove our point quite well. Okay. So, this vessel does not know much about sports, but we heard a story of a 1-minute mile and how that was impossible for the longest time until it was possible. Do you know this story?
I have heard that, yeah.
Okay, very good. And so let's us flatter you, shall we? Let's us pretend that in your prime you were doing sub 1-minute miles. You were just doing absolutely amazing. Yes, this is all true. We know it to be true. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, very good. And so now, but in order to do that, there was much practice required. Yes, there was much gym time. There was much diet and exercise and all of the things to reach that peak performance. Okay. And so now let us go to now. And you mentioned that maybe the knees are a little cranky. You might have some trapped energy in there, which we can tell you do. And when you flow the energy through your vessel, one of the things that you can do is direct it to your knees, and it will help flush that energy out. Okay. So that is something that you can take as a homework assignment. But if you were to try to go run a 1-minute mile right now, you might be slightly a little bit longer, shall we say, right? And it is exactly the same. With your frequency, with your vibration, the more these vessels, they call it their spiritual gym. Because meditation has so many connotations for so many people, right? We think of these people sitting under trees and up on mountains and all these exotic things, when what we are really trying to do is raise our vibration to get ourselves in a different mindset, to think about our responses with love. And so we hope that sometimes putting things in different silly, possibly, contexts, like equating meditation to running or winning the lottery, might help people find these concepts a little bit more attainable. Is that a little bit helpful, maybe?
Yeah, very much.
Very good.
Thank you.
Okay. So, to our crew member, do you have anything else you would like to present to the group?
I don't think so. You guys all did an amazing job.
We want to thank you so very much for coming through and caring. Thank you for caring about the ascension of humanity and the planet. For not all do. So thank you.
There are much more who care than you might think, and we are all here to help assist and support and guide as needed. All you have to do is ask.
Well, we will invite you back in the future once we have had some stories of how we have integrated this energy that you have so graciously gifted to us. We thank you. We thank you.
I look forward to it.
We thank you. And with that, we are gone.